In the heart of San Antonio, Texas, stands the Menger Hotel, a grand and historic building known for its breathtaking Victorian architecture. For more than 160 years, it has welcomed travelers, including presidents, soldiers, and celebrities, offering them comfort and luxury. But beneath its beauty lies a darker tale, one that has made the hotel infamous, not just for its history, but for its hauntings. The Menger Hotel is widely considered one of the most haunted places in America. Guests and staff alike have shared eerie experiences, shadowy figures wandering the halls, unexplained whispers, and icy chills that seem to come from nowhere. Some say the spirits are tied to the hotel's long and tragic history. Others believe the ghosts remain because they loved the hotel too much in life to leave it behind. Whatever the reason, the Menger Hotel isn't just a place to rest. It's a place where the past lingers, and the spirits refuse to move on. The Menger Hotel was built in 1859 by William Menger, a German immigrant who wanted to create a luxurious retreat for travelers near the Alamo. From the very beginning, the hotel was a symbol of grandeur, offering fine dining, elegant rooms, and impeccable service. But the hotel's location tied it closely to some of the darkest events in San Antonio's history. The Alamo, where hundreds of soldiers fought and died during the Texas Revolution, is just steps away. Many believe the spirits of those who lost their lives on the battlefield roam the area, including the hotel. During the Civil War, the Menger became a temporary hospital for wounded soldiers, its halls filled with the cries of men fighting for their lives. Over the years, the hotel grew, adding new wings and welcoming thousands of guests. But with its success came sorrow, heartbreak, death, and tragedy etched into its walls. Today, the energy of the past seems to echo through the Menger Hotel, creating an atmosphere where the living and the dead exist side by side. The Menger Hotel is said to house more than 30 spirits, each with their own story. Some are peaceful and even comforting, while others are chilling and unforgettable. Here are a few of the most famous ghosts that still call the Menger home. Sally White was a hardworking and beloved maid at the Menger Hotel. Tragically, she was killed in 1876 after an argument with her jealous husband. The hotel's owners, touched by her dedication, paid for her funeral, a gesture that some believe tied her spirit to the property. Sally's ghost is one of the most commonly seen. Guests and staff have reported spotting her in the hallways, wearing her signature long gray skirt and a bandana, carrying towels. She doesn't interact with anyone or make a sound. She simply continues her duties, as if unaware that her life ended long ago. Captain Richard King was a wealthy rancher and a frequent guest at the Menger Hotel. He loved the hotel so much that he spent his final days there in his personal suite, now known as the King Ranch Room. Guests who stay in the King Ranch Room often feel an unseen presence watching them. Some have even seen Captain King's ghost, standing silently at the foot of their bed, dressed in formal 19th century attire. While he doesn't seem threatening, his powerful presence leaves a lasting impression on anyone who encounters him. The Lady in Blue is one of the most mysterious ghosts at the Menger Hotel. She is often seen wandering the lobby or the hallways, dressed in an elegant blue gown. Witnesses say she looks like a real person at first, but she vanishes into thin air when approached. Her identity remains a mystery. Some believe she was a guest who died at the hotel under tragic circumstances. Others think she is tied to the land on which the hotel stands. Whoever she is, her quiet, ghostly presence adds to the Menger's haunting charm. The hallways of the Menger Hotel are infamous for their eerie activity. Many guests report hearing footsteps echoing in the empty corridors, growing louder as if someone is approaching, only for the sound to stop abruptly. Others describe feeling cold, unseen hands brush against them, or waking up in the middle of the night to find their belongings moved. One particularly unsettling story comes from a woman who stayed in one of the older rooms. She woke up in the middle of the night to see a dark figure standing at the foot of her bed. At first, she thought it was a hotel staff member, but when she turned on the light, the figure disappeared. Shaken, she checked out the next morning and vowed never to return. Another guest in the King Ranch room heard his name whispered softly in the dark. The voice seemed to come from the far corner of the room, but when he turned on the lights, no one was there. The next morning, he learned about Captain King's spirit and decided not to spend another night in the room. The Menger Hotel is filled with sounds that defy explanation. Guests often hear muffled conversations, laughter, and even the sound of clinking glasses coming from empty rooms. Others report hearing the faint cry of a woman, though no one can ever find her. Sudden cold spots are another common occurrence. Even on the hottest days, parts of the hotel become icy cold without warning. Guests describe feeling a freezing draft pass through them, followed by a deep sense of sadness or dread. In the dining areas, staff have reported seeing chairs slide across the floor on their own and hearing the clatter of dishes with no one around. These unexplained events only add to the hotel's eerie reputation. The Menger Hotel is not just a place to stay, it's a window into the past. A place where history and the paranormal collide. Every room, every hallway, and every corner seems to hold a story, waiting to be discovered. Imagine walking through the dimly lit hallways late at night. The air grows colder, the floor creaks beneath your feet, and the shadows seem to shift around you. You feel like someone is watching, but when you turn around, no one is there. Could you stay the night in a place where spirits roam freely? For those brave enough to visit, the Menger Hotel offers an unforgettable experience. Whether you see Sally White quietly working, feel Captain King's presence in the King Ranch room, or hear the faint laughter of unseen guests, one thing is certain: the Menger Hotel will leave an impression you'll never forget. So, do you dare to check in? Just remember, at the Menger Hotel, you may not be the only guest staying there. If you enjoyed this haunted journey, don't forget to subscribe for more ghostly encounters and mysterious tales.